Hello, you guys. I am back, okay? I'm back. I miss y'all so much. So yeah. What happened? Where was I? So I was in Haiti, right? And the time of me going, trucks, sorry, just bear with me with the noise, okay? Just bear with me. Y'all know what it is, right? But I was in Haiti, and around that time it was when it was starting to get really violent, and there was an uprising and kidnappings. And when the country is like that unstable, you don't tell people when you're going and you don't tell people when you're coming back. You just touch down, do what you gotta do, and leave when you gotta go. And that's that. While I was down there, the president got assassinated, and the first lady was wounded, and I left after that, back now. But as you guys may or may not know, they're going through yet another earthquake, and literally like a day after had to deal with a tropical storm. As of right now, I still have family over there. My daughter is over there, and it's just really disheartening because I don't know, it's like, I know I'm smiling, but that's how I deal with pain sometimes. And when I'm uncomfortable, I laugh and smile just to move the energy. But it's just, Haitians really just can't get a break. Just can't get a break. And I say all that to say, just keep Haiti in your prayers. Keep humankind in your prayers. Keep Mother Nature in your prayers, because it's just a lot. I'm not gonna get deep into it because this is a collective read, okay? This is a collective read, okay? I'm sorry if I didn't get to whoever I didn't get to before I left. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to be consistent. I've noticed that, I've been back for a little while now, and it's just been hard for me to get back in the swing of things because I haven't been going to the gym. And usually I come and do these readings after I work out because it's the only time I know that I'm going to have time, But yeah, we're back, okay? As y'all know, I'm going to be talking about masculine and feminine energies. It's just that it's energy, it's fluid. So flip it and reverse it as often as you need to, but if it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't force it. Now, I also want to say that, I do curse from time to time. Don't take it personally unless you do. But if you do, then you should go elsewhere, okay? Because, I'm just going to give it to you how it comes, okay? I'm sorry. Not really. Aside from that, let's just get right into it, all right? So once again, this is just a collective read. Don't have any intuitive downloads. Actually, I saw the strangest, well, not strange, it was actually really beautiful, but it was surprising. I'm used to seeing white butterflies, like singular, or like, I'll see a few, but like they don't fly in a cluster. And I saw about like 10 to 15 of them just flying all together, and then all of a sudden like one just flew off on its own, but then the rest were, and like, how birds like fly in formation, like that's what they were doing. And I have never seen white butterflies do that ever, so I don't know if that's gonna resonate with somebody. I just felt like it was something I was supposed to say, so I'm saying it. So yeah, we're gonna get the overall energy of this spread first. I don't know why, but it came out that way. Okay, so the overall energy is Neptune, sacrifice, Pisces energy. Yeah, I'm trying to get Haiti at my mind, but a lot of people lost a lot. A lot of people lost a lot. It's a time to sacrifice the need to only take care of yourself, okay? I feel like because our needs are internal, it's easier to satisfy them first, right? And a lot of times, especially if you have people-pleasing tendencies, putting someone else or something else first seems counterproductive, but that's why it's a sacrifice, you know? I don't know, y'all. I really tried to clear my energy. I sprayed my Florida water. Like, I don't know what else to do. We're just gonna run with it, okay? If that's what needs to be said, that's just what needs to be said. Open up your pockets, okay? I'll do my best to find organizations that have local connections so that you guys are able to direct your money responsibly, okay? I've actually been in communication with my mother because she's still down there, and we're trying to communicate with the church. And I know the church that we're trying to communicate with the church so that, you know, there's a stream for people to actually help and know that they're not being scammed, if you know what I'm saying. 2 cards came out. We have Pluto transformation and the 9th house faith. Let me get one more before I really go into these cards. Also, synchronicity. It's 11-11 progressing to a 3-3-3. Actually, overall energy is 10, and then we have 11-3-3-3. All right. That just shows me that whatever's happening is supposed to be happening for a reason. Let me just get one, please. Can I get one? Take that one. Yeah. The last card that came out, 8, which is Chiron, healing. Yeah. I feel like the energy is so big, I don't even know how I'm going to break this down. Like, I'm getting so many downloads and it's a little overwhelming, so just bear with me, you guys. Let me just take some time. Okay, so major transformation. I don't know if this is the energy that you guys are holding at this moment in time. Are you guys overwhelmed? Or have there been massive changes within yourself and around you? I feel like, at least for me, prior to all this, I've really just been getting the mirror shown to me. And it's funny that Pluto comes up because the person that's been doing it the most who's been reflecting myself back to me is actually another Scorpio. And it was the first time, I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm giving this personal information. This is not me, but that's another thing that I had to learn how to address. That one, asking for things, wanting things, and going after the things that I want, making that a common practice in my life. 2, being open and available to be vulnerable. And it's crazy because I didn't know that was a problem that I had because I never used to have a problem with that. It's like I've been walking around with the idea of who I was in the past and not really acknowledging who I am today. And who I am today, although yes, there has been much growth, but there's things that have happened since this past persona that I'm holding on to that has changed me deeply, and I've been operating with that programming unbeknownst to me. And the universe has just been calling me to transform that. I have been left out in the cold, and the odds did turn out of my favor first. Before it turned again, the wheel turned again, and it was only after I acknowledged those parts in myself that the universe started blessing me with just random occurrences that I didn't know I needed for healing, right? And I did that through transformation, having faith, I'm sorry, let me show y'all. Through transforming myself, my mind, and my view on myself, and really letting go of that old paradigm, having faith that, yeah, so you fucked up. You fucked up, sis. You fucked up, all right? You haven't been your best self. It is what it is. But having the faith to move past that and grow from that, learn from that. I had to sacrifice my pride. And if y'all know a Scorpio, oh my God, I had to sacrifice my pride. I had to sacrifice my safe space. That's what's the transformation. It wasn't until I did those things I was able to receive many blessings. Many. And the biggest one was healing, okay? I was able to heal a relationship that really meant a lot to me. And if I didn't do that sacrifice, I would have been really sad and lonely. Okay, y'all. Oh my God, I don't even know why I'm getting so personal, but I feel like it's through my personhood that you guys are gonna get the message, because like I said, I feel like these ideas are so big and grand, it's gonna be really hard for me to express it, and I guess the only way is through personal experience, right? So once again, clarifying transformation, Pluto energy, right? We have starting off with the Three of Swords, a major disappointment. I was in a space where I was crying like almost every single day. And I didn't know how to feel about it, because why am I being emotional? Yeah, but it was in that disappointment and realizing that I wasn't satisfied with, one, I was looking around and just noticing how things have transpired in my life, and I wasn't satisfied with that. And that's where the wanting and yearning began. I didn't realize that I shut that part of myself off, like wanting, yearning, because that requires expectation. And we all know when you expect things out of people and situations, you are opening yourself up and leaving yourself vulnerable to possible disappointment. But it was that pessimistic mindset that was blocking my blessings, because I was operating out of my fear and operating out of my hurt, and I just was not aware. I really wasn't. Can I get a few more? Now, this is in the recent past, okay? So this is going to be energy that you're moving out of, right? King of Pentacles is the next one to come up. And I think that's beautiful, because to come from a heartbreak space, right? Whatever disappointment it was, it would take the King of Pentacles to really slow things down and be practical about it. Because the first thing to do when your heart is broken is to be emotional, right? But the King of Pentacles is practical. He takes his time to analyze the situation outside of themselves, and then determines a course of action, and then writes down the plan. See, we didn't even talk about motion yet. We didn't even do anything. We didn't even say anything, right? And then after everything is lined up and it makes sense, you run a couple tests, and then once you realize you have a well-functioning oil machine, then you go about and take action. It would take a King of Pentacles to look at a disappointment in that way, and that's what I had to do. I was really isolated because this was the energy that I was taking on the energy of stepping outside of my emotions and really taking a practical, logical, and rational look at the themes in my life. Let's get more. I don't even know why I'm giving. This is really new for me. I was gonna say another word, but I'm trying to change my speech. This is new for me, so yeah, it is a little uncomfortable, but I'm learning how to be comfortable in my vulnerability and being comfortable, being transparent again. Because these are themes that I thought I have healed, but I was shut off again. King of Wands, reigniting that passion. And the Ace of Wands wanted to come out as well. That's amazing. if this is how you're moving, I just feel like tremendous growth. Like this disappointment is actually the thing that catapulted you into some king energy. You got the king of pentacles and the king of wands, whether you're a male or a female, however you identify. That energy is strong, sturdy, stable, coming from the king of pentacles. And from the king of wands, that's the action behind, like, remember I said the king of pentacles plotted everything and made everything make sense, but the king of wands is gonna be, if like anybody's gonna do something about it, it's gonna be the king of wands. And what's best is it's a king, so it's not even like they have to try hard to get it done, because they've already set systems in place to make it happen. With the ace of wands, that's probably going to be, this is the initiation, okay? Whether it's, so Haiti, right, has really made me acknowledge my relationship with masculine energy and my relationship to my own femininity, right? I'm comfortable with the masculine energy within myself, but it can be overwhelming experiencing it outside of myself. I am uncomfortable with the feminine energy within myself, but I'm more than comfortable with experiencing and inviting feminine energy outside of me. What is that all about, right? Haiti, I have transformed completely. All of a sudden, like, I realized that I'm not even winding my waist. Like, I'm not even moving my waistline. Something as feminine as that, I'm blocking myself off of that. Today, even before I came out here, I'm just in my mirror going off to no music, just to feel close to my body and close to my sensuality. I haven't explored that side of myself in a really, really, really long time. And it's something that I've been actively working on. But it took until now to actually take action and move forward and really embrace that, you know? Let's clarify this 9th house. This is looking like it's gonna be a long spread, but I've been gone for a while, so if y'all don't mind, I don't mind, all right? It's looking beautiful. I really love when transformation comes out and beautiful cards follow behind it, because who wouldn't want to change for the better? I mean, yeah, the hurt, the sacrifice. Once again, I had to let go of my pride and my ego. I had to be okay with the fact that I'm wrong a lot of the times. So 2 cards jumped out. We have the Hermit and the 2 of Wands. So this is clarifying faith, the 9th house. That has to do with expansion, the Sagittarius energy. So it has to do with expansion. It has to do with learning and growth and travel, right? So going into the Hermit mode to analyze and really focus on your wants and desires. If you look at the Hermit card closely, you see that he is being guided by this star, right? That's the light, which let's just say is this Ace of Wands right here, right? So he's going within to figure out what is the spark that is going to lead him to make the decision about where to go, what to do, I feel like just getting really acquainted to your own personal desires, all right? Let's get a little more, because I mean, right now the world is your oyster with the 2 of Wands, but it's really focusing in on that one thing. That one thing. Card that jumped out was the 8 of Pentacles. Once again, putting the action behind it. We got a theme going on. The thing is, because it's happening again, it just shows me that you guys are just elevating with every cycle. And that makes me so proud. Yeah. I wasn't going to read in reverse, but the Hangman came out in reverse. But that's just reiterating that Virgo energy where it's just, you know, taking a step back to analyze. being put in a position where you have to look at things different. The way that I was humbled, you guys, the way that I was humbled, I had to look at everything. Because imagine you're thinking that you're doing everything right, because you're doing everything you can and you're trying. It's not like you're out here trying to be a jerk, emperor at the bottom of the deck. But you're out here doing what you think is right, asserting your power, being forceful, maybe a little overly forceful, because we all know that, you know, the emperor is ruled by Mars. This is giving me big boss Aries, a very masculine energy. So it's going out and making shit happen. Even if you have to bulldoze your way through it, it's gonna get done. But that's the energy that I was taking on, and it wasn't really serving me. It wasn't really serving me. And it took having multiple conversations with a bunch of different people, and it took being confronted by my past over and over and over again, and it took the sacrifice of my pride and my ego. It took accepting the blessings that I was, you know, just not trying to see, you know? It took all of that for me to look at things differently. And at the end, I got what I wanted. It was crazy because I really just didn't think it was possible. So now let's clarify Chiron. I honestly don't know how to pronounce this, but it's a theme of healing. Page of Wands. You're at the beginning phases of it. You're at the point where, you know, when you realize you have a problem. Yeah, this is realizing you have a problem, and now you're moving towards doing something about it. All right. The problem is you have many problems and you don't know which one to focus on. I understand. Strength card came out, Leo energy, and that really just gives me, yes, there's a lot of problems. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pass, like, let these trucks pass. But yeah, there's a lot going on. You have a lot to do. But the best qualities of Leo is really just the ability to make any situation work for them. Judgment. I want to get one more. Yeah. You're going to be taking a lot of time out to yourself. That's what I wanted to say. So making every situation work for themselves. Now we're used to seeing yellow. That's a color. It's been a theme. But we're used to seeing Leo being out and about because Leo embodies sun energy, right? So taking a Leo, someone like you believe that this is your time to shine, but it's not, right? So taking somebody who believes it's their time and forcing them to retreat so they can deal with this, right? Forcing them to retreat so they can deal with this, right? The worst thing to do is to be prideful and say, but I belong out here, and I this is where I belong, and I deserve this, and that is the worst thing to do, and it's the worst way to go about this. Instead, really just take it for what it is. A time of rest, hibernation, if you will. When do you ever see a time where the sun gets a break? Like, it's only during an eclipse when the moon stands in front of the sun, right? That's what the sacrifice is going to be. Allowing yourself to sacrifice the need to be seen, the need to be heard, And I know that sounds crazy, right? But allowing yourself, like sacrificing the need to be seen, the need to be heard, so that you can see yourself and hear yourself. I really noticed that there is literally no cups, not one, on the board right now. The only water element that we have is Neptune, which is the overall energy sacrifice. It's not about your feelings right now. And that was another hard lesson for me to learn. What happens is when you want to be the best version of yourself, you get hyper focused on yourself and all your issues and all your problems and all the things you must heal. And you don't realize that there are people around you who are willing and ready to support you if you allow them to. Wow, collective. I don't know why I just got that I had to stop right there. I'm gonna pull some journey lesson cards. I know that was abrupt. I wanted more too. Aside from that, how y'all feeling? How are you guys feeling? Okay. Let me know in the comment section how you guys have been spending your summer. If there have been reoccurring themes in your life. If unexpected people walked into your life. Just keep me in the loop. I want to know what's going on with y'all. I care. Okay. Trust and honesty. All right, so I'm gonna try to pull. Oof. Sorry, y'all. They got really tight all of a sudden. Yeah, let go. Let go. I don't know what it is you're holding on to, but let go. Let people see you. But I think that's why you have to pull back. I don't think you've even really discovered yourself fully. Open up to yourself first, and that's why you're giving this time to retreat. Because like I said, it was me dancing in the mirror, me and me, no music, where I was reminded that I'm a woman, a sexy one at that, and freedom. That's what I found in being myself. I didn't realize how protecting myself was holding me back from being free. All right. Grief. It reads, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. That's exactly what happened. And these are the last two. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Remember how I stopped the reading right there? I think you already know what it is. I'm pretty sure you already know what it is. What is this doubt? What is that? Faith, okay? Denial is the next card that came out. I asked for 3. We're just sticking to it. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I think that definitely in this process, I was cutting a lot of things out of my life, but I wasn't replacing it with good or something that was going to benefit me. And what that does is when you're just removing things, you're leaving a void. And that's, yeah. I don't know why I keep getting halted. I'm gonna pull a healing oracle. Ooh. Just so that we have something to hold on to. I'm part of the collective too. So just so that we have something to hold on to as we go about this coming month, the rest of the month and September. pull off the top. Sorry, y'all. Like, go until it feels right. Transformation. It's literally the first card that, well, the second card that came out. It reads, I am constantly evolving. I'm improving inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I'm aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. I think that's a perfect way to sum it up, that scorpionic energy. Because it started and the themes from there just continue to repeat itself. So I just feel like each time you level up, you're going to transform into something new and better, which is why you're going to be presented new situations and circumstances. So, you know, flex that muscle, work on your weaknesses, make them your strengths, and take your strengths and just make them stronger, fortify them, you know? I'm not going to say too much else. I feel like this video has been long enough. I will say that I will be doing my damn near hardest to, you know, be consistent. Pray for me, y'all. I'm going to nursing school and it's about to be crazy. Like, I'm just looking at my life. Like, I don't know how I'm going to make this fit, but it has to happen. So I'm just walking by faith and not by sight. And I just know that whatever circumstances come to me, this is me affirming myself, by the way. I just know that whatever circumstances come to me, I will be well equipped and ready to handle them accordingly. I am not no punk bitch, okay? I am a strong, independent Black woman who knows how to ask for help when she needs it, okay? Independence doesn't mean that you have to cut people off. Independence and having an independent mindset is somebody who knows when to be interdependent, not codependent, but interdependent, and use the resources around them. There's a bee next to me. There's a bee sitting on me. I'm taking that as a good sign because that thing did not bite me, but he really just sat down on my leg. And even though I'm learning how to be comfortable with letting nature show me things. So I'm gonna look up what bees mean because it was too close for comfort. You know, a lot of times we have irrational fears because I know spiders show me good luck, but I don't like them. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Y'all know I'm awkward. That hasn't changed. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. Bye.